Alright, hello. This is Kevin Soto here. I'm going to be doing a quick 5-minute video of me explaining the 3 topics that I have in mind for this upcoming research project. So, the first 2 topics really is just something that came from my own interest. The third one really came from current experiences that I'm having and concerns that I'm having. So I'll save the third one for last because it's very important, and I feel like it's the one I'm really going to go for in this upcoming project. So the first one, it's I started thinking to myself, like, what are things that I like doing? And then the first thing that popped up was being on my phone, the very thing that I'm using to record this on. So I was wondering if I could maybe research on the impact that using electronic devices, such as a mobile device specifically, has the impact that it's made on the human race ever since the first iPhone, or ever since the first iPhone has been made and released to the public, and how much impact it's made, and how much more frequently people have been using it ever since then. Especially now with all the different new phones with the Android and iPhone that have been coming out. How much has the human race changed from the use of mobile devices like iPhones and Androids and whatnot? And my second topic, again, it came from my own interests. This one is video games, and it's a similar topic of what video games has done for people ever since they first started becoming big. How did they affect people in terms of not just entertainment but also influence? Because video games do play a role in influencing other people, especially younger audiences. I remember that I used to be very influenced by the video games that I used to play, some more embarrassing than others, but yes, how video games have maybe caused some people to change in terms of their behavior, their personalities growing up, and basically how much video games have evolved, and how it also caused some people to evolve along with them, especially with how wild and how big video games are these days in today's day and age. So yeah, that really makes me start thinking, like, how much has the human race changed because of video games being a thing, and especially with how big they are now, and how there are a lot of video games that are coming out this year that people are really excited for, and how those would impact the younger generation of people growing up. So now to my third topic. Like I said, this one I feel like it's the one I'm going to be doing most of all for this research paper, because it comes from my own personal concerns, given these past couple of weeks, or not weeks, days, these past couple of days, especially when I've been out with my dad. Because I've been noticing very violent acts of, well, not that as violent, not physical at least, but very violent verbal acts of racism going on in the public. When I go out with my dad, helping him out with errands on the weekends, I've been noticing a lot of racial disputes between people, and I would hear a lot of yelling, racial slurs being thrown out here and there, and really it gets me worried, because this is happening nearby where I live, and near my neighborhood, and over time I've been seeing it happen more and more, going on between people, of just heated arguments, and then racial slurs being thrown out, and then it just gets me thinking, what happened to all the past historical events that was going on, that were supposed to put an end to this? Because racism, it's been a thorn in our sides for who knows how long, and really it feels like nothing's changed. It feels like, despite all of the attempts that people have made to make peace and equality with people, regardless of race, we're back in the status quo of people just for some reason feeling the need to pick a fight with others, just simply because of either misconceptions or just because of their race. And that really worries me, because I feel like it will only be a matter of time if things keep going as they're going right now. People are going to get caught in the crossfire, and people are going to get hurt, and I don't want that. I don't want any of my friends or my family to get hurt, because we're still stuck in the past in terms of racism. So yeah, my third topic is just my concerns about racism and what's gonna happen if this keeps going on as it is now, especially with like how violent people tend to get these days.